So I've been living in Bangkok for 1 year now, and I love eating all the street food here. If you watch these videos regularly, you'll know that already. But in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 street food vendors that you must check out the next time you're here in Bangkok. Now for this video, I'm going to be focusing on the central Bangkok area. And when I say central Bangkok, I mean around Sukhumvit Road, kind of around the Nana, Asok area. That's where the majority of you will stay when you come here to visit Bangkok. Now these places I've chosen for a variety of reasons. Not only because the food is good, but also because the people are nice and you can get away with just speaking English. I'll leave Google Maps links below in the description so you can check them out, save them, and you know exactly where to go. So number 5 is on Soi 7 off Sukhumvit Road. This is a great place to go to. The people that work there are an absolute riot. They're so much fun. A great thing about this place is they're actually open in the evenings as well. And also, the later that you go, the more they've usually had to drink and the more fun it will be to have your experience down there. Me personally, I always have the lab moo when I'm there, pork lab. I love it. It's a great dish. It's awesome from there. They make it not too spicy. It's nice and juicy, so when you have it with your rice, it soaks in. But the people there is what makes the experience. It's an awesome place to go check out, and they're open late at night. A lot of these street food places that I'll mention actually close just after lunchtime, but this one's open well into the night. So check them out. They're on Soi 7. As you walk down on the right-hand side, they've usually got a green umbrella above the food cart, and you can usually hear the people before you even arrive anyway. So number 4 is a place I actually found by accident. I was heading to my Soy Zero street food place, which I'll mention later in this video, and they weren't open because it had started to rain. So I walked across the road and managed to find this place by complete luck. So this place is essentially opposite Soy Zero, right at the start of Sukhumvit Road near the train tracks. And I'd actually walked past there 100 times without even knowing the place was there. So I finally went in, tried the pad Krapow, and the pad Krapow in there was exceptional. Pad Krapow is one of my favorite things to eat here in Thailand. It's always a go-to street food because you know a lot of the street food places make it, and everyone makes their own version of it. Everyone's got their own twist on it. This place does an excellent pad Krapow. You can get it with the fried egg and it's unbelievably cheap. Another great thing about this restaurant is they have a picture menu up on the wall, so if you're not entirely sure what you want, you can just look at the pictures and order that way. Great thing about this place is it's actually undercover, so if it is raining, as it does often in Bangkok, especially this time of year, you can escape the rain and hide under that place. So number 3 is a place I just discovered only a few days ago, and I love this place. Not necessarily because the food is good, of course, but the location and the atmosphere of this place was like nowhere else I've ever been in Bangkok. The little food cart is set up on the side of the road. Behind it is a vacant block of land that has a banana tree, forest, jungle growing in there. You can actually sit. The street food place have set up a couple of tables in the little jungle so you can sit in there. It's very unique, and when you're there it almost doesn't feel like you're still in the middle of Bangkok, but this is right in the middle of Bangkok city, but you feel like you're way out in the countryside somewhere. And then number 2 is Soyton. So this is there's a funny story about this place. I used to eat there all the time. It was a great little place right up the end that I go to all the time. And one day I was there and the next day they were gone. And I speak to the owner quite frequently, and I was quite surprised that she didn't tell me that she was leaving or going to be moving on to a different street or something like that. Basically the whole strip was gone the following day. So I was always disappointed. I loved eating there and I missed that place. Then one day, maybe 6 months later, they just popped back up and all the places were back there again. And I saw the lady and I went up to her and said, you know, what happened? Where were you? And she said, oh, we go and then we come back. And I was like, cool. Thanks for clearing that up for me. But this place is great. I recommend this place. It's right by I did a video on this. It's right by a little canal thing that's always got the monitor lizards. So this place, you can see, it's just behind me here. This is along Soyton. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'll put it on the screen for you. It's just by the thing with the crocodile in it. And the place I go to is right up the very end. The lady is absolutely lovely. great English, she can help you out. The last time I was there, I saw a gentleman eating something that looked really good, and I asked her what it was, and instead of telling me what it was or explaining it, she cooked me some for free. She made me a little plate of it and said, this is it, you can try it, and if you like it, next time you can get it. She's so lovely. I tried to tip her and say thank you for the extra meal, and she wouldn't take it. She never takes my tips. Just a lovely lady, and the food there is awesome. Check out their tom yum soup. Whoa. And then number one, and I'm sure you've guessed it, is my Soy Zero street food place. So it's not, Soy Zero it's not the actual street name. So the streets off Sukhumvit Road on one side are even, so they go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But there's no Soy Zero. So Soy Zero is essentially one street back from Soyton, and that's just what it's called, what it's nicknamed. The actual street name is Soy Duan Fitak. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I'll put it on the screen just down here. But this place is my favorite for food and for the people. So the food there is great. The people are just amazing. So I go there. I've been going there basically the entire time that I've lived here, and they wanted to teach me how to cook. So they even let me cook food for Dan once. I was able to cook a few different dishes. They're just the nicest people. So if you do go there, let them know that you saw this from YouTube. They've been giving me, this is how nice they are. They've been giving me free meals. I haven't paid there for the longest time now, because every time I go they say, oh, thank you for recommending us. So many people have come from your YouTube. So they give me free food there now, which is just so kind of them. I always try and pay and they refuse, but that's just how lovely the people are there. So they speak great English. They've got awesome food. Check out just about anything from there. Their pad krapow is good. Their red curry is awesome. They do pad thai. They do everything. Check out that place on Soy Zero, Soy whatever it's actually called. There's the Google map links in the description below. But wait, I have one more bonus one for you. Now I'm gonna give you a bonus one, and this one's a little bit different. It's not street food, it's more of a food court, but there's tons of great places to eat in here. This is the Soy Market, which I'm most likely pronouncing wrong, but this is in the Alsok area, and inside there's a great food court with hundreds of restaurants. A lot of it's street food style. There's street food prices, so the prices are very affordable for all the food here, but it's definitely a place worth checking out. Let me show you. Now there's two sections to this giant food court. This is only half of it, all this area, and believe me, this place fills up. Let me show you the other side as well. Now right now it's still early in the morning, so there's not many people in here, but if you come down here at lunchtime, you'll have a hard time finding a seat anywhere in here. This place is awesome. Come check it out.